Zidam Astrology welcomes you once again to the Trine series for a brighter day with Vedic astrology to guide you over the sea of life. This is the general tarot reading for all ascendants in the air trine for the period March 20th to April 2nd, 2022. Welcome and stay with me for your reading for Tarot Week 12 and 13. The air signs in this tarot reading remains as Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and this video is just a continuation of my tarot reading for week 9, 10 and 11, so that the details are there. If you have any questions or queries, you can always drop me a line at zida55@outlook.com or visit my channel at zidamastrology.com. Again, the transit of the Graha and the explanation of this slide. I have begun that detailed analysis in Tarot Week 9. You can also get it in Tarot Week 10 and 11. But it explains the trines in the fire trine, earth trine, air trine, and water trine. The trine's synergy in Vedic astrology and tarot is given here, showing you the alignment of the houses 1, 5, 9 that makes up the trine, any way you count it or check it or review it. And it also introduces the kendras, the houses of Lord Vishnu, and these are the houses 1, 4, 7 and 10 in Vedic astrology. Again, you can get further details on this or an explanation in my previous videos. Okay, we are going to deal with the selection of the tarot cards for the fire, earth, air and water trines. And this is the Lenormand pack that I'm going to deal with. And as I did in the last weeks, I am going to deal the entire 36 cards for the Lenormand pack, so that all the cards are utilized and that there is no repetition of a reading. It's a better visual, it's a better focus for me and for you as a client or subscriber to understand the potential obstacles and successes for each trine. And all that I'm doing is dealing the pack out into 4 stacks. Each would have 9 cards each, and it will be fire, earth, air and water. Those are the stacks. And it's not only for your benefit, it's for the benefit of anybody whom you may know that are in the other trines, whether it's friends or family. You will know what are the potentials for this period and how to deal with certain situations with them if you are interested in looking at the other videos that I'll be putting out from this video here. So that I'm doing 4 videos, one on fire, which is the stack that I'm dealing with there now, one on earth, then one on air and one on water, so that you may know people who are in these trines and we will learn from this for them. So I'm going to do it in a backward way now, in that we are going to deal with water first, and we are going to look at the first card for water, which is snake. And that first card is snake. The second card is dog. The next card is coffin. Coffin. The fourth card is lilies. Lilies. The next card is house. House. Then we have tower. Tower. Birds is what we pull for water trine here. Then gentleman, and the final card for the water trine is key. Key. So that is the 9 card spread for the water trine. We are going to deal with the air trine now. And you know what, let me just see if I can give you a visual of these cards so that you can see the entire 9 card spread here. I'm just pulling them just for a visual so that you can see the cards and how they are going to be dealt with, even though I'm giving you the selection individually. it's just for a visual. Okay, and the first card here for air is mice. Mice. The next card is child. Then we have tree. Tree, as tree in the forest. Then we have stork. Letter is the next one upcoming. Letter. Then we have, what do we have here? Stars. Stars. Then we go to whip. Whip. The penultimate card is crossroads. And the final card is rider. Rider. So then we go to the earth trine cards now, and let us do the 9 card spread for this. And the first card here is ring. Ring. The next card is garden, followed by the sun, followed by the sun, and then we have the clouds. Rain and sunshine here. And then we have lady, lady, followed by cross, a cross. Then we have mountain, mountain, followed by clover, clover. And then the final card here for the earth trine is fish, fish. So all we have now to do the 9 card spread for is fire. So let's get that done and move on. The first card in fire trine is number 10, the site. 10, the site, you know, the farmer's site that you do harvesting in. And then you have number 32, the moon, the moon. Then you have the ship, and followed by bouquet, number 9, the bouquet. And then the next card we have here is book, book. Then it's followed by the fox, fox. Heart, number 24, heart. And anchor is the card which is just before the final card of the bear. So that is the cards we have here, and that's what we are going to look at for fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, here we go for Tarot Week 13, 12, and 13 for the air trine. And what is our central card for this period? It is the mice. And the mice is not a good card. It's a negative card no matter how we look at it. It's all about deficiency, defect, flaws, diseases. You know that you don't know mice are in your house until you see something eaten or something collapses. So you are not aware of what is going on right around you, right in your home, before the defects or the flaw or the disease it makes an appearance. So this is not a good card to have as a core reading, air trine, but we hope that the other cards will give you a better feeling. And let's see what we have. And the second card that we have here is child. But when child is paired with the mice, it is all about losing your innocence. You know, you may have believed in certain things, you may have looked at things through roses and rosy glasses, as we say, but that time has come to an end. It is going to make sure that you lose whatever innocence that you had in terms of maybe how you see things or how you dealt with things. Your playfulness may not be there again. You may become very, stern and severe. So keep in mind that for this period, for the tarot weeks 12 and 13 for the air trine, we have started off on a negative foot. And then we have the tree, and when the tree is there, it talks about decline in your health, in your immune system. You feel stress, you feel overburdened, you have anxiety, so that it's really not becoming any better. And the stork brings transition, and it's all about movement, and probably moving from your home or moving from a job right now is not healthy for you. Moving maybe abroad may not be the best thing for you if you are in the air trine. And remember, the air trine, they are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So that, you need to be a bit careful, air trine, for this period. Things are not looking good. And with a letter, it's that you might have miscommunication. Some messages that may be coming to you may not have the proper information, all the facts may not be there, so that the messages themselves may be corrupted, because this core card for this Lenormand spread for the air trine really colors all other cards that come into this spread, and we can see it. When we look at the stars, though, the stars are all about the brightness in the air, and it's about transformation, a desire for transformation, especially when we look at it with the stork. But at the end of the day, what transformation are we going to make that may not be healthy for us, so that our desires right now may not be fulfilled? And then we have the whip, and the whip is all about conflict, negotiation, some kind of military, restraint that you have with you. There are certain rules and regulations that you have to follow, so that this with the stork and the whip, it might cause a lot of conflict if you want transformation and a desire for change at this point in time. So hold on, let things work out a little bit and see where it goes. But look at your health, look at things around you, understand that messages may not be the truth or may not have full facts, so that you may not know the full story before you act on it. And again, the crossroads here with the mice pairing with the child will tell us that you might make inexperienced and immature choices because you don't have all the facts. The letter is there with miscommunication, and you are not feeling well. You are not full of, physical activity or mental capacity at this point in time because you're not feeling well. So that at the end of the day, hold your hands on any transition or change, or, but look at your health. And the rider is telling us that some message is coming. Somebody is bringing messages again for you, so that we have to look at all of that. But as you can see, this is a very negative reading. It is quite frankly telling you to hold off on changes, on making decisions, because there's going to be conflict and maybe shame, and it's going to be unhealthy for you. It's not going to be good for you. So air trine, please take care and understand that you might have to double down on yourself and hold off on any kind of decision making for a little bit. Thank you for listening. I ask that you share, sign up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can visit my blogs at zidamastrology.com. I hope that Bhagwan is with you for the period until I see you again. Please be safe, happy and healthy. Hope to see you next time. Bye.